the suspension on this thing. I don't know. This is. This is a recipe for disaster.
This is our brand new to us, clearly, 1976 Toyota FJ40. We just bought it for $8,000. It was owned by a group of silent monks up in the high country of Colorado. And in this video, rather than kind of show you the cool gadgets and gizmos, we're gonna prove to you just how tough this Land Cruiser is by taking it through our super difficult off-road course. All right, David, let's see if this beast will even fire up.
Well, it does, but I better put my seatbelt on first. Can you even start it if the seatbelts aren't plugged in? Oh, I flooded it. There we go. So, Tommy, when I changed the oil,
Yeah.
it had to have been half gas, half oil. I'm not joking.
Makes it run faster.
When we opened it up, it ran out like it was water.
It's a thinner viscosity. It's better for fuel economy.
So I think the float has a little bit of problem. It's just dumping fuel into the carburetor.
This is obstacle number one. We are going through Dirty Deeds, which is this mud pit. Will we make it, David?
I hope so.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that was nothing.
Dude, we're going to have to find a lot more to challenge the mighty Land Cruiser. All right, David, we got this steep hill climb. This is obstacle 1.5. Come on, Toyota. Oh. We did it. We did it, David.
That was in second gear.
You know what, David?
I had to have some momentum for that.
As rough and tumble as this is, I think it's going to be
It's very capable.
pretty amazing off-road.
Very capable. Holy cow.
No scripting in this one, guys. Now, what video could be complete without our man David, who has yet to really experience the FJ40? What do you think of these old Land Cruisers?
Well, I had a FJ60.
Oh yeah?
For quite a few years. Yeah, I love that thing. And I sold it. I don't know why. Why do we sell stuff that we love? You know, move on to something else. But I wish I had it back. But I noticed there's a lot of similarities to the 40.
Now, obviously, this Land Cruiser is rough and ready. It's been living on this monastery for years and years and years with little to no maintenance. That fender's been crashed into a snowbank by a monk, which has got to be good luck for the Land Cruiser.
All right, Tommy, I want you to check this out. You see how much suspension? It has a whole 1.5 inches. It's got a Cadillac-like ride.
Look, David, let's be brutally honest. This Land Cruiser needs everything.
Springs, shocks, wheels, tires, engine. What else?
Not brakes. It's got brakes.
Oh, the brakes are good.
It's got brakes and four-wheel drive. It's all you need in a Land Cruiser. So next up, David's Folly. This is a super tight left-hander. Pretty much every vehicle,
Even the mule.
we have to do a 3-point turn, or in some cases, in a full-size truck, like a 9-point turn.
I think we can do it without backing up.
That's a bold statement,
It
David.
is. I got confidence here.
You gonna swing wide?
I'm gonna swing as wide as I can. I mean, I got this bush, right? I'm gonna clip it, but I don't want to clip it, you know, and cheat.
Well,
I don't want to cheat too much, but
You gotta wash the paint, David.
I am definitely confident that we're gonna do this without backing up.
Turns out there's a lot of stuff back there.
He was confident.
I know.
You may have to spot me here.
Ah, stop! Reverse.
Can I make it, Case?
No, you're at the edge.
No. Dang.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
This is gonna be a little tricky. That's where you need the emergency brake. Are you nervous?
I'm even more nervous.
I'm looking at your face right now, and you look a little nervous.
We're on a cliff's edge, David.
Look at that, Tommy. Am I okay? Case?
Well, all right.
Scaring the living daylights out of Tommy here.
That did it. Okay. I'll give you that. I think you might still be in reverse. Oh! Hit something there, buddy. Oh, climb, Lancers, climb! David, the next obstacle, Nathan's Crack. It's this super aggressive V-notch. We just did some damage to a brand new truck out here, actually. And some older trucks we damaged too. This is a really hard obstacle, and we'll see how the FJ40...
I don't think we're going to damage the FJ40.
I think if you do damage it, you wouldn't notice.
Probably not.
All right, I'm going to go film you from the outside, and we'll get another angle.
All right. All right, here we go, down in Nathan's Crack. I'll take it easy. Nice and easy. Am I close to hitting my bumper? Okay. No? This clutch is touchy. Ow! I hit something in the back. Ouch! What was that? I better get out and look. That did not sound good. Alright, we know it's turned into a muddy mess down here.
Nothing to hold on to.
No, there's no grab handles like modern four-wheelers.
We might need to get some wheel speed once we dive in here, buddy. Speed! Go, David!
Uh-oh. I think both back end and front end are hitting. Yeah, I felt it.
Alright, I'll get out and try pushing.
Are all four wheels spinning?
No, we only have two.
Only two wheels spinning?
No, locked in.
I have nothing.
Alright.
Mule time. Go get a mule.
Alright, we're going to use the winch on this mule to try to get the FJ unstuck. Now, of course, this is a relatively small winch, but I think it should do the trick in getting us unstuck. Just to be safe, I've got my safety squint and the door. Is a beast! That was awesome. Alright, I'm gonna get in position to rescue David again.
You gotta wheel off the ground. Hey, you're going the wrong way, Tommy. Alright, here we go. This one is a little problematic. Short wheelbase, a lot of camber. I love the suspension on this thing. I don't know. This is a recipe for disaster.
David, what did you do to get that far?
Yeah, we're doing all right, except it doesn't like this angle.
Yeah.
I think I'm flooded. Nope, ain't gonna happen, Tommy. You're gonna pull me out.
Kind of unusual for what we do, believe it or not. Case and David kind of checked it out, changed the oil, and got a good look of what was what. So we'll roll that footage right now.
Tommy's getting us lunch, but before he comes back with lunch, we've got a few things we want to do to get it maybe in running order. It does run right now. It starts and runs, but let's see what's wrong with it, because I know there's a few things wrong with it. Starting with number one, and the reason we know this is because viewers like you are always telling us things that either we do wrong or there's something that needs to be fixed. And take a look at this front grille. I would never know that there was something wrong with this front grille, but some of you do, and they say it's upside down, and now it's obvious to me. This is wider, this is narrower, and Toyota is not centered in the grille. So let's flip it over before we do anything. The downside to these, Case, is all these stinking vacuum lines and the air pump, because I had this emissions air pump, and I don't know exactly what it did, but I know it was problematic because mine burned up on mine. This is what happens. They don't have a clamp on them. They just come off. See, look how easy that is. It just like slides right off. Oh yeah, look at that. The vacuum advance was completely off. Plugs and wires don't look too bad. Don't let me lose that. Oh, check this out, Case. Come here.
Is that supposed to be an oil bath air filter?
That thing is covered in oil. I mean, it's just like dripping with oil. No, it's not an oil bath filter.
We're gonna do a little old school test to see how the blow by is. Yep. Yeah, that's not great.
Case, check the oil.
How does it smell? Is it burnt?
No, it smells like gas.
I wonder if there's any oil in this tub of gasoline.
But look at this.
It's a quick release battery.
How easy it is to get the battery out. It's that easy.
Tommy sprung for the good stuff.
The Fram.
The Fram.
Yeah, maybe.
So this thing is an absolute disaster in terms of how clean it is on the inside and the outside. So what we're gonna do is just clean the windshield for now, get it extra muddy, and then do a full-on detail and see if we can get it looking better in the next video.
Because that's what it needs is...
Yeah, we don't need to get it running right, it's just gotta look good. That's the way we roll here.
You going with me through Tommy's trap?
You betcha.
This is trap, right? Tommy's
trap, torture, torment, whatever you want, but this is the hardest side.
Yeah.
One of the hardest things on our tours.
seatbelt.
We got this massive ravine.
I love the suspension. Oh! I'm gonna need some speed here, Tommy.
Oh, God.
So you ready for this?
No.
As soon as I get going.
I need some speed, he says. Right to the wall.
Should I try and go backwards?
Oh yeah, that's doing it.
Can I even go forward?
No.
We're gonna have to take the mule back.
That's stuck. So this is a serious hill here. We're probably at a 30-degree incline, and we're gonna use one of these kinetic ropes to try to get the Toyota unstuck. And I am going to have to give it absolutely everything I have in the Kawasaki Mule, because that thing is buried with a capital B.
thing I have noticed, these tires are old as Moses.
David tried the dare side of Tommy's terror or torture, so now he's gonna try the true side, which honestly is not that much easier anymore.
Give it a try. I'm gonna give it a little speed once I get over the rough stuff. I'm glad this thing has good brakes. Nothing, Tommy! You gotta pull me out! That's blow-by!
It's got a little blow by, David!
Yeah, just a little bit of blow-by.
Well, let's meet the gentleman behind this very cool Land Cruiser, Alan.
Nice
How's
to
it
meet you,
going?
good sir.
Now, Alan is the mastermind behind the Denver East Machinery Company, and he is the secret unsung hero to the Tumbleweed Ranch project, because without him and his fantastic equipment, none of this would be possible and we wouldn't be standing here right now. But you reached out to us and said, I've got a Land Cruiser. Are you interested? What's the story with this thing?
Yeah, cool. So I know some of the heritage of it. It was came out of Kentucky, and then from there went to Aspen, and it spent a lot of time in Aspen. Some private buyer just bought it, restored it. And then from there, it actually went to a monastery, St. Benedict's Monastery up in Old Snowmass, Colorado. Monastery, silent monks. They have mass there every Sunday. They have a bookstore.
It's like something out of a movie.
Yeah.
I imagine like this Land Cruiser.
It's super cool. It was just parked kind of under their awning.
Yeah.
Like, not an awning, but just, you know, where they park all their tractors. And I said, Brother Raymond, if you ever want to get rid of that, please let me know.
Okay.
And so we sold a bunch of equipment for him. And he's like, if you want it, it's yours. So he sold it to us. And, I think they probably had it for at least 15 years or so and just drove it strictly on the monastery.
Wow, okay.
And yeah,
Like
so
in like this frozen wilderness.
yeah,
You're like
it's
cruising around in this old Land
super
Cruiser.
cool. Yeah, that's how it got this dent on this fender. He's like, he drove it into a snowbank. Yeah, and he's like, if it drove right out on its own, I just.
So this is a blessed dent, is what
It
you're
is
telling
blessed,
me. Yes,
yeah.
exactly right. No, it's really cool. So you haven't had it for too long, it sounds like.
No, we were hoping to do a restoration on it, and we just have a lot of other projects going on, not necessarily car, but other stuff in our life going on. So I thought it'd be cool if you guys could do something with it.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
we're going to bring it over to the ranch and use it as a recovery vehicle, do a whole bunch of videos. I want to do a video just cleaning it up. You know, that's now popular for some reason on YouTube, people spending an hour cleaning stuff, but it's a very popular thing.
It's satisfying.
We'll do it with this Toyota, yeah, and it'll be a lot of fun. No, we really appreciate you selling it
Yeah.
to us, Alan. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. And now back to the ranch, and we'll finish the video. Final obstacle number 6. Now, number 2 I think is too steep. That carburetor's just not tuned right. Same with number 6, all the way to the top. So we're going to try to dive through the mud and then off to the right.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right there. Oh, yeah. What do you think of that, Tommy?
Well, David, I'll tell you what, I think we bent up this aftermarket hitch here pretty good.
Yeah, we did.
But that's going to come off here. Now, what do you think of our trusty Land Cruiser?
Well, I mean, it's what we expected, right? The suspension shot, it needs springs, it needs shocks. The tires are as hard as like forklift tires, you know? It's not surprising we got stuck nearly every obstacle.
Yeah, but at least the engine doesn't run well.
Positive right
No,
there.
honestly, it did a lot better than I was kind of expecting. I mean, the obstacles that did get stuck in, they were really difficult obstacles.
yeah.
And you really do need at least one locker to go through some of that stuff. This
Yeah.
is the first time we've ever taken an open diff vehicle through the pond course. But, I mean, credit where credit's due. Even though this thing has been ragged within an inch of its life, it's got blow-by, it's not running right.
It has potential, Tommy.
It's got potential,
Yeah.
and it's got a lot of built-in capability.
It's class. I mean, this is class right here. This is what everybody wants, right? To go back in the woods.
Yeah, and it was $8,000 and not 70 like your good one. So
Well, and I mean, lots of options for. I put a 350 in mine.
There
But
you go.
that's not the greatest option now. It could be an LS, it could be a 2.8, it could be a 4BT, it could be a 6BT.
Well, let us know what you guys want to see in the comments below. As always, this has been Tommy.
David, thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next video.